Hello everyone, it's Adaptive4Master and welcome to the last part of the Let's Build an Apartment series in The Sims 4. So I believe this is the 8th part, but at least it's the last part of this series, which means that today I'm actually going to be finishing up the apartment, which I think turned out to be amazing. We've been working on it for a very long time, and mainly because there was quite some time between every episode. I'm not sure why it was, but I just sometimes had to get my inspiration, and I didn't always remember to actually finish this Let's Build. And in the time of this apartment series, we actually also finished the Let's Build a Pool series, and we started the Let's Build a Campsite series. But anyways, I don't think it makes the end result less good looking, because I think it really turned out to look awesome in the end. I think, let me count, because I really don't know. I think in the end we have 4 apartments in this apartment block, which means that there can be like 4 couples in this apartment, which is pretty cool actually, because actually the ground floor is like an entire lounge area. It's quite a luxurious apartment, as you've probably already noticed by the interior of the previous 2 ones. But yeah, I think in the end it really turned out to be cool, very modern actually, and especially the outside looks awesome, but also the interior is pretty good. I think I've really spent much time into doing it. And you probably noticed that it's sped up a little bit more than normally, because I actually just wanted to finish it. So in this episode you will see very much progress, because actually today I'll be making 2 entire apartments in one episode, and which is like 1.5 hours of footage put into 12 minutes or something, not sure. But as you can see here, you see me starting to build the kitchen of one of the new apartments. And actually the upper apartment is actually a penthouse, which is pretty cool, and it's like really spacious actually. It only has 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, but it's like for a rich couple which doesn't want to have like a garden but does want to have a pool, because that penthouse actually has a pool which is pretty epic and can only be accessed from that apartment actually. And yeah, it's a very modern apartment or penthouse on the top, just like all the other apartments in this apartment block. Yeah, which I really think turned out to look cool, and I hope you like it as well. Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't really know actually. I just think it turned out to be cool, and many people seem to like this series, especially, you know, after quite some time. For some reason, some of the episodes actually got quite many views, because of course as a YouTuber that is something that you actually look for, but which you know, watch out for, what attracts the viewers. And for some reason, like the 3rd part got like many views, like I think 12,000, and then from then more people watched it. Well, from then even as many people as the first as the people who watched the first part also watched the other part, which you normally don't really notice actually, or which you don't really see, because normally, you know, the first part gets quite many views and the rest just gets less than the first part. But in this case it's different. But after uploading, it doesn't really feel like it went, like, you know, not viral. My videos don't go that viral anyways, but you know, viral for Sims kind of. But yeah, I think this goes way too much into the YouTubing area. But anyways, I do think it turned out to look cool. As you can see here, I actually went for the orange color, which not everyone might like, but I decided to actually go for 1 color for every apartment. And I had already built a blue apartment, a green apartment, so I thought, you know, yellow could actually fit that pretty well. As you can see here, I'm actually building the bathroom. Every apartment of course has its own bathroom, and a bedroom like on its own, not in the same room as the kitchen and the living room are. And of course the bathroom is, you know, separated as well. So yeah, I did have some problems with the lighting actually of the first floor, as I said in previous parts already. So when I put, or I'm not sure yet if I'm going to make a fly through of it or just put some screenshots at the end of it. I'll still have to decide. You'll see at the end of the video. If I put screenshots there, you'll notice that I actually did actually put screenshots there, and if I didn't, then you know that there might be a fly-through or not, and that you can just download it, because that's especially what you can do now. That's the nice thing about this, the fact that this series has ended. You can now download this apartment from the gallery, search for it using hashtag DutchSimsFormaster, hashtag DutchSimsMaster, hashtag DutchSimsMaster apartment, I guess, or just search for my origin ID, Dutch Sims format, or Dutch Sims Master, I should say it correctly. So I decided to actually make the entire upper floor a penthouse. So here there were quite some parts which I actually couldn't build in, so it might seem like huge, but it's smaller than you would actually expect. But it's still pretty nice, and I actually made like a machinery room just like several seconds ago. And yeah, as you can see, there's the small little pool which is on top of the roof, and it's pretty cool actually. It is a pool at least, so I would personally really like that. So just adding like some flooring there, and then the kitchen is really big in this apartment, so it's like, yeah, it's for a couple definitely, this apartment, because it only has one bedroom with a two people bed, I guess you could say. But like the bar is great, and the dining area is pretty big as well, so they can actually have some friends over, but it's not that big in the form of a part of bedrooms and bathrooms, but I don't think that really matters. So yeah, you just see me building around. As you can see, it's pretty fast, but I personally like that, because otherwise, yeah, it takes so long before you can actually make some progress. And some people said that is actually happening with the campsite series, but I can tell you, if you're following that and you think it's too slow, don't worry, because it's actually getting way faster in the 5th and the 6th part. I've already recorded that, and it's pretty fast actually, because we really start to make a really cool garden, add the wall paintings and the windows, and I think in the end it really turned out to look cool. So yeah, and I also want to kind of discuss my thinking process while building, which is the reason that I decided to not speed it up too much as well. And that series is actually just a live build as well, so it's way different than this one, because this is actually sped up. But yeah, that's basically it. Actually, as you can see here, I'm building quite a special kitchen, way bigger than the kitchens I built in the previous apartments, which were actually just some really basic kitchens. This one actually has like a bar and a huge dining table, which you'll see in a second. And I'm actually also changing the counter later in the video, or the color of the counters, because it just didn't really feel like I liked the color, so I decided to change that. Adding a microwave and a coffee machine and that kind of stuff. Adding some plants, of course, because yeah, it wouldn't be a house built by me without a plant, so that's a thing. Let me see, I think I'm going to be putting like a huge llama, a huge llama painting on the wall near the dining area. You'll see it in a second. Here you actually see me changing the color of the counters as well. It's like really bright red, but I think it does look pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you like it as well. As you can see here, you see me. Oh, I didn't put it to llama. I thought I'd put it to, no, well, oh well. It's, what animal is that? I definitely don't know the English name, so it's an animal, clearly, and then times 4. But here I decided to also add a TV. Yeah, you know, it would be cool to actually have a TV in your kitchen, but it does make it less, you also want to kind of communicate with your family members, I guess. So then a TV isn't that very handy, but in the morning I can imagine that a TV can actually be pretty cool when, before you go to school, just having breakfast. And then, like, I personally mainly use my TV to actually watch YouTube on, to be honest, because I don't watch that much TV. I have like 2 programs I really like, but furthermore, I don't really like to watch TV. I personally prefer to watch YouTube and YouTubers, actually, and like some series. But yeah, if you are wondering what YouTubers are like, I'm mainly watching, like, on my TV. I like to watch daily vlogs from Fun for Louis, but yeah, those are daily, which is what daily vlogging is. But I also like watching Ben Brown, which also makes daily vlogs. Yeah, okay. Anyways, and I also like watching Jack's Gap. They make really cool travel videos. I must say that travel videos are really what, what I really like. I personally like seeing stuff from the world. I personally love to make travel videos because, yeah, it's just epic, I think. But, you know, school doesn't really help me in that. Well, you know, school's great and such, and I should be happy that I go to school, but I can't go traveling around the world to make videos since I go to school. But, you know, that's something which is pretty logical. I also like watching Casey Neistat, which makes some cool travel videos and other creative stuff as well. I don't watch any gaming videos, actually. I do watch some streamers just to, you know, keep up with what others in the community actually create, because that's kind of what you do if you're a YouTuber. You just want to know what's up with the rest of the community and what other people do. But I honestly don't really watch any other game videos. I must say that I don't play that many other games as well, actually. So yeah, it's mainly, you know, the thing. Of course The Sims is a game, but I don't really see it as a game. It's more like, for me, it's more a designer program, kind of just like Google SketchUp, which can make me, in which I can be creative, which I personally like, but yeah, that's basically it. But travel videos are really what I'm interested in. I really like watching them and I would love to create them. But yeah, that's a dream that, yeah, you know, it could come true, but, you know, I would personally not see YouTube as a job, because I know you can make money with it, but I would never take that risk, because, you know, I want to study and have a good job when I'm like 50, and if those people are 50, they won't even, I don't think you can still be a YouTuber if you're 50. Of course, you can continue to have like a career in filmmaking and you're kind of famous then maybe, but I wouldn't take that risk. I would prefer to go for like a good job, but still like have fun and travel around the world or something. But that's just a dream. As you can see here, I'm working on the bathroom and bedroom area of the huge penthouse, which I think turned out to be amazing as well, just like all the other apartments in the apartment block. And I think the overall look of the apartment is really cool as well. So I hope you liked watching this. It is last part of the Let's Build an Apartment series. I personally really liked it, and I really think that the end result turned out to be cool. So if you want to download it, you can of course do that on the gallery. But anyways, thanks for watching and I hope to see you back later.